we arrived at the site with a vehicle known as the light armored vehicle. This is a vehicle that will be used for assault operations in the field. So the main objective we aimed for with this vehicle is to be able to keep the personnel safe inside the vehicle, allow them to rest effectively, and also, in case they are overwhelmed, to enable them to make a proper tactical withdrawal with the vehicle. We based our approach on observations and gathering information about what we see, what we hear on social media, and here and there. And then we realized there was an issue that needed a solution. So we stayed in our workshops, studied the project, and did the design and computer-aided modeling. After that, we moved on to the manufacturing phase of the first prototype. So the issue was that the people on the ground needed to be safe and able to carry out rapid operations, and also be able to execute tactical withdrawals. That's the problem that led us to develop this vehicle. And also what needs to be done, because once we know the problems on our own ground, we have the ability to develop solutions that fit. Absolutely, the construction is almost androgenic, because what are we doing exactly? It's true that we started with the chassis of a vehicle we know very well, but everything else, the cabin, the equipment, and so on, was designed and manufactured in Burkina Faso. There are even the motors that power the turrets. We sized them ourselves and had them manufactured by a supplier. So these are motors that you can't find as is on the market because we sized them ourselves. Now, there's also the possibility to adapt them into several versions, either as a troop transport model or as a model for internal security. So as you saw earlier, there are various pieces of equipment we've installed. There's a telescopic camera that allows for a range of 10 kilometers with thermal vision. So with this vehicle, we can monitor areas considered critical. We can keep an eye on crowd movements in large cities and so on. It can also be configured as an armored ambulance, allowing in complicated situations for the evacuation of the wounded and people in need or in distress. The special feature, it goes directly into the issue we tried to solve. So we considered an armored vehicle a light one. So that means it's a vehicle capable of driving very fast while still offering maximum protection to its occupants. That's the main feature of this vehicle. Our ambition, first of all, was to demonstrate, in line with the current authorities' vision for endogenous development, that there is capability and expertise locally to carry out large-scale projects. We designed it, manufactured it, built the prototype with our own funds, but that wasn't a problem for us because our main goal was to provide a solution to the situation our country is experiencing. And we are convinced that peace will return, that we will live in harmony here. But as the saying goes, if you want peace, prepare for war. So at this point, with our own resources, our own industry, we are going to develop a defense industry. And we will be able to equip ourselves with a special vehicle adapted to our terrain to ensure lasting peace in our countries. I have a message to send to the youth because our participation in the exhibition, on the one hand, is to present our product, impact for sure, to have an impact so that the leaders can also pay special attention, especially to the youth, to tell them that today anything is possible. You have to dare to dream, you have to dare to make it happen. And as Thomas Sankara once said, everything that comes from the imagination of man can be achieved by man. We imagined it, we made it happen. operation in Burkina Faso.